should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. But I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Cause I'm in a date. Don't call me
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, and these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Rams sideline, to get a look at their head coach. These guys no doubt enjoyed their trip to Brazil, picking up the win in Sao Paulo last week. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. That's not easy to do in this AFC.
See. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Herbert from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Across midfield to the 45. Inside the 25. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control, Alt, Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an All-Pro? You stick someone like that.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring out 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Fielded at the 11. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Smith setting the throw. Looking slant route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
To the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Smith's going to throw again. It's a screen play to Jency. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
The 44-yard line.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Smith yet again. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Smith to the air. Brought in right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Straight ahead with Jency. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Complete out to the right. That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 16. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Smith to the air now. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he is well clear of that marker. That Alfred's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. And again, it's Smith. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Charger offense making its way to the field. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
A tight end in motion now. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Finds him on the crossing route. Escapes the defender. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some...
And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Smith. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down into the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Smith on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action. Here's Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. They give up the guns. It's Genty. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another give here to Genty. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Smith. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A handoff for Harris, running right. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Complete to number 15. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Chargers. Looking at 4th and maybe an inch or two. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Giving this to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. And off to Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. We're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Smith. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark back to 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Going over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Smith yet again. Touchdown! The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Carlson now to add 1 more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 41, Chargers 7.
kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Herbert to throw. Complete here to Hinton. This gets the 1st and more. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert now. This is complete. It's Davis. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert to throw once more. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams from field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Dicker connects there. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. He's going deep. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Chargers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. What a first 2 weeks of the season it's been. Lots to get you caught up on. Here we go. Our tour around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Falcons. And it's the lefty, Michael Penix. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Dalton Schultz. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Texans are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Eagles. And this is Jalen Hurts. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Eagles get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Give here to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the field oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Smith. To the right side, finds Bash. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These T coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Raiders first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Smith on first down. It's a screen play to Genty. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. No running with Genty. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down, and they go right back to it. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Smith. He's got a screen to the running back. He's still going at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now. And go play fake here with Smith. He's got it at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Play fake. Here's Smith. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, good luck stuffing the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball, and it's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 48, Chargers 10.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. He put everything he had into... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Chargers 17.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Dylan Laube on the return.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. This is Genty. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup up 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Genty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Smith. Got for big yards on the right side. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the ground with Genty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Helped by Deion Henley.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 40-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's another.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On first down, Genty. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 28. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Smith. The throw is caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Smith. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Smith. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Mostert trying to punch it in, and he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a portion. We will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Case. That defense, they were all over us.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Lofts it deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
49-yard gain on the play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. If there's an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. There's a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, give to Hampton. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Smith back to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 41. Give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Smith to the air now. Jump off, caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the timing on that screen pass, it was all a mess from the very beginning. By the time he finally got the pass to the running back, well, there was no place to go.
Figure out this 3rd down here. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you can win right from the jump. Protect yourself to the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find Peter.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 38, Chargers 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40.
Herbert going to tuck and run. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
3rd down.
Chargers losing by 14. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the left side, and Johnston has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
Herbert on 1st down. Connects on the crosser. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Motioning left is Johnston. 1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
31.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now they face 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Putting a receiver in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football. Turnover on downs. The Raiders to receiver Dante Thornton Jr. out and ready for their next series. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
A few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Another give here to Jency. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
The career's more at stake when you win your prom. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of
Chargers in the dime on third down. 6 DBs out in coverage. Shotgun give here to Jency. This one stopped fairly close to that first down. Good challenge, but they face fourth down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
All that equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos. And
Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Jency on the give. He's headed right. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Raiders first.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they draw first blood against a division. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
The sun is up, so wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the praying to see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Sure, everything coming full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us dropping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't the person alive that be matching the vibe, and then honestly ain't even fair. They ain't the do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, baby. So run it down.